Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Thank you for dropping by. So my name is Joyce and I am the face behind this channel, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about something that I think is quite important to be aware of and maybe of great interest when you get to a certain age, and that is factors that can accelerate the aging process. And then I'm going to end the video with things that you can do to do the opposite, which is to stay as youthful as you can and to age naturally the way you should. Okay, so if you're interested in stuff like that and other health topics, then this is the place to be. So my name is Joyce and I am a physician associate and I work in general practice. Okay, so stay tuned. So let's talk about the factors that quicken or accelerate the aging process. The first one is lifestyle factors, lifestyle choices. Diet is a big one. So the way you eat, i.e. you need to have a balanced diet. I always say this all the time and I will keep saying it. You need to have a balanced diet. You need to incorporate fruits and vegetables in your diet. Very, very important. I have done other videos talking about diet in more detail, but at this point in time, what you need to do is to definitely have a more balanced diet and be mindful of what you are putting on your plate. Another thing, another lifestyle choice, smoking. Quit smoking, okay? Go and get help if you are currently smoking, because smoking definitely ages you, no doubt. Lack of exercise is another one. So if you're not exercising at all, then that again means that you are more prone to other chronic conditions, which at the end of the day will mean that you are going to age quicker. Another lifestyle choice, excessive alcohol use. In fact, I would say do not drink. So the best drink that you can have is water, okay? Or even herbal teas if you want to spice things up. Those are the best drinks that you can have. And if you want to count a smoothie into the mix, then definitely having a smoothie with fruits and vegetables, great. And one thing we never really think about is sleep. Not having enough sleep ages you, yeah? Please be aware of that you need to have enough sleep, because not sleeping enough will not do you any favors as far as the aging process is concerned. And then there are other factors that maybe you don't have that much control over, and that is some environmental factors. So sun exposure. You will notice that your skin, or generally you age quicker when looking at people who are of the same age and someone is exposed to the sun a lot more. You will notice that you can age quicker as a result of sun exposure. Okay, so I'm not saying never go out in the sun, but if you are going to go out in the sun, make sure that you have sunscreen, okay? And you can go out as much as you need to, as long as you keep topping up on your sunscreen. Okay, so another thing is chemical pollutants. So make sure that you try and stay away from chemical pollutants. For example, if you're maybe someone who works in the industrial sector, then you might be exposed to those, because they are known to increase or quicken or accelerate the aging process. Chronic stress is number 3. I have talked about stress in another video before, and I will say this again. Stress is known to cause or accelerate the aging process. So just make sure that you incorporate some of the strategies that I've actually shared with you in a previous video when it comes to stress and mental health, because it is very important that you manage stress as much as you can, because it does play a part in accelerating your aging process. Genetics are another factor. So genetics, there's nothing much you can do about that, but it is also again known that there is a certain baseline where the aging process starts or accelerates depending also on your genetics. Okay, so if you maybe come from a long line of people who maybe don't age as quickly, then great for you. But if maybe you come from a long line of people who maybe age quicker, then it might be that also plays into it. But all hope is not lost. There are also lifestyle changes and things that you can do to try and just halt that, or at least reduce the accelerating of your aging process. Another point is hormonal changes. So these play a big role in the aging process. So going through the menopause, you might notice that the aging process is accelerated at that point. And also how you prepare for menopause is also very important when it comes to how your body then manages when it's that time where your hormones are shifting. So very, very important to be aware that the aging process definitely is also affected by your hormones through the menopause. So having chronic health conditions, the usual suspects, high blood pressure, diabetes, and others, and does quicken the aging process. And having things like arthritis, because obviously that then means you can't exercise as much as you could, or you can't even walk due to the bone pain and the joint related pains. So it's important to be aware that certain health conditions that maybe you don't have any control over, unfortunately, do accelerate the aging process. So now let's get to the part that I am interested in, and I'm guessing that you are interested in, and that is how to slow the aging process, okay? Or what strategies you can use to slow the aging process. Strategy 1, healthy eating, having a balanced diet, very important. What you put in your body is very, very important when it comes to how your body then copes with the aging process. So it's very important to be mindful of what goes on your plate. Regular exercise, that goes without saying. So if maybe you can't exercise, maybe do cardio for whatever reason, find an exercise routine that works for you. Go swimming, go do Pilates. There are so many other types of movement that you can do that would help with just staying healthy overall. So please go and do something. Whatever you can do, it will be very helpful. So sun protection is very, very important when it comes to trying to combat the aging process. So it is important to use sunscreen. Very important. It doesn't matter whether you are dark skinned, brown skinned, whatever color skinned, very important to use sunscreen, because at the end of the day, it's skin. You need to protect it. Good sleep hygiene, very important if you are going to at least address the aging process, okay? So very good to have a good sleep routine. Make sure you switch off devices at least an hour before you sleep. Make sure you have some kind of routine, whether you have a bath or a shower or something, just to aid in you then being able to fall asleep and stay asleep for at least 7 hours. Another thing, stress management. You need to incorporate some of the strategies that I shared with you in a previous video in order to address stress. Stress is the enemy when it comes to the aging process, and we need to address stress. Okay, that was a mouthful. So another thing, avoid smoking and avoid alcohol if you want to age gracefully. Okay, so those are the strategies that you can incorporate if you want to at least decelerate the aging process. I do hope this has been helpful. It will be interesting to know if you have any comments, any experience, anything, any pointers that you have when it comes to the aging process. It would be very helpful for all of us to know. So I do hope this has been helpful. If it has been helpful, make sure you share and you subscribe and you like this video, because then it means then it goes to others who need to know about these strategies. All right, take care, and I'll see you on another video. Bye bye.